Move on to prediction time for the second half, or the final predictions for the Zweite Liga. So we got the promotion, which is the top three spots. We're looking 4th through 7th, 8th through 11th, 12th through 15th, and Dritte Liga bound, so relegation. We'll do us last. But let's see. FC Köln. So currently, FC Köln are doing pretty well, actually. Looking at the table, they are currently sitting in first place. So doing pretty well at the moment. They kind of had like a rocky start to start the season, and it didn't seem like I was trying to tell all the FC Köln fans is like, you think you're just gonna bounce right out. Anytime a Bundesliga club drops down, you have this thing in your head saying, "We'll just go right back up," and it rarely happens. Just look at FC Hamburg or Hamburg SV. They're a team, one of the historic teams in German football. Won championships. They dropped down. Everyone thought, "Oh, they'll be right back," and they haven't been back since. They dropped to 2015, and they still have not been. They've been in purgatory ever since. But FC Köln, they started the season slow, but they picked it up as of late, and they jumped into first place over the last week of the Hinrunde, of the first half of the season. So the question is, where will they finish? Now, it's difficult to say in the Zweite Liga because between first place and 12th place, there's 9 points. It's pretty tight, and it was tight. It was tighter. It was within 4 points up until this last 2 weeks, where they kind of got a little bit of separation there. But it's still pretty tight up top. But we'll make our predictions nonetheless. Köln are currently in first. There's some good teams, man, this season. I think they got the funding, obviously, to help back their cause, but I think they'll be in a promotion case this year. It's kind of hard not to go with them in a promotion space this year, but like I said, they've been on a roll lately. We'll see if the break does anything to their momentum, like it will do anything for us. But I have confidence that they can get in a promotion spot, or at least fight for that promotion spot there. Moving on, FC Magdeburg. Magdeburg are currently in 5th place. They're 3 points behind FC Köln, 3 points behind first place team, right? So it's so tight in there. But they've been up and down this season. They're only a +6 in goal differential, 30 goals for, 24 against. Not many goals for. I mean, you talk about goals for. They have less goals for than Schalke, who's sitting 13th place, right? So I'm not too confident in Magdeburg. They're currently in 5th. There are some teams below them. At least there's 2 teams below them that I feel are better. 3 teams, actually, I feel are better than them. So I'm going to go FC Magdeburg. I'm going to go 8th to 11th. I'm not as confident. I think they're going to drop from where they are right now. They're in 5th right now. I think they're going to drop down to 8th to 11th. I like some teams below them. I say this now, but I may end up pushing them out. We'll see. All right, FC Nuremberg, I just talked about them. FC Nuremberg are sitting in 11th place on 22 points. 2 points ahead of Schalke, I should say. They're sitting in 11th place. They've had a mid-season. They've been mid-table. They seem to mirror Schalke in every way, it seems like. Our best friends over there. Some of Curtis Smith is cringing about that. But, yeah, FC Nuremberg, I feel they're going to be a mid-table team. I think a top 10 finish is doable for them. We'll see. For now, I'll put top 10 or top 11. We'll see. I am lukewarm on that, huh? Eintracht Braunschweig, a team I just talked about, they are in the relegation zone at the moment. They are 3 points away from escaping the relegation zone, so it's fairly tight down there. Preußen Munster has been a team that's been good. The teams ahead of them are been playing fairly well. Braunschweig have had ebbs and flows, mostly ebbs. I'm not confident in them. I think they are Dritte Liga bound. So I'm going to say Auf Wiedersehen to Eintracht Braunschweig. I am going to skip Schalke at the moment. I'm going to go to FC Dusseldorf. Dusseldorf has been a team that many people pegged to get promoted this year. They're currently sitting in 8th place on 26 points, but they're only 5 points from the top spot. They held the top spot a couple times this first half of the season already. And so, this is a really good team. They have no superstars on the team, but this is a really good team. At the moment, I'm going to put them in a promotion spot. I am. All right, Hamburg. Where are Hamburg going to go? Currently, they're in third place. I think the second to last game before the winter break, they were sitting in like ninth or 10th place. That's how tight the league is. But they're in third place currently on 28 points, just 3 points off the top spot. I don't know, man. Most seasons, I would say Hamburg are in the promotion fight. This year, this is the most difficult Zweite Liga I have seen ever, maybe. The quality down here. You got a bunch of historic clubs, right? You got, FC Köln, Dusseldorf, Nuremberg, Schalke, Hamburg, Hannover 96, Hertha Berlin, Kaiserslautern. Those are some of the big clubs there. Then you got a bunch of other teams that are overperforming as well. I don't see them in the promotion fight. I see them just outside. The injury to the best striker in the league, Robert Glatzel, is a huge pain for them. So I mean, if he'd been healthy, I'd probably say they're in the mix for promotion. But I'm not as confident right now. So they're just outside for the time being. Who's next? Hannover 96, another team who's been in the mix. Currently 7th in the table on 27 points, 4 points from the top. They're a good team. This is a good team. They're in the mix. They're certainly in the top 4. Top 3. I'm going to say no. I said just miss it. Just miss it. All right, moving on to Hertha Berlin. It hurts me just to say that name. They're currently in 12th place, 2 points ahead of Schalke. They've been up and down this season. They started out well, looked like they weren't going to be hurting, but they've come back to reality very quick. Like FC Köln, they thought they were going to go right back up, and they've been struggling a lot lately. I don't see promotion for them for sure. I'm going to say they finish 12th or below. 12th or below. They're currently 12th, I think, right? Yeah, so they're 12th currently. So I think they're going to stay about where they're at, considering the teams that are above them. All right, almost done with this thing. Jan Regensburg is up next. They are smack bottom of the table. 11 points, 5 points from escaping relegation. So they're not terribly out of this, but they've been the worst team in this league this season. They gave up a boatload of goals. They're getting relegated. It's sad because I think last year, 3 years ago, they were such a feel-good story. They had all these good players. Singh was over there. They played well. Got off to a fantastic start in the season. And then it kind of all just crapped to bed after that. And I think they need a hard reset. Right? So they're gone. They're gone. All right, Karlsruhe, one of the surprises of the season, I would say. They're currently in second place in the table, 29 points, 2 points behind FC Köln. Yeah, it's between them and there's 3 teams I'm thinking of really: Karlsruhe, Elversberg, and Paderborn in terms of promotion. Zivzivadze has been a great player. I think leading the league in goals, if not co-leader. He's been doing really good this season. It's a good team. Who do I think is going to get promoted from these teams? I would love to see Elversberg, because that's a fantastic story. They were just in the Dritte Liga, third division, 2 years ago. If they go up to the Bundesliga next year, that would be some kind of story there. Small club, small stadium, no stars, just a good team, good coach, good players. Yeah. Ooh. Goal difference between the 3 teams: Karlsruhe is a +3 only, Elversberg's a +9, and Paderborn's a +5. Defense wins championships, in my opinion. So Karlsruhe just misses out on promotion. I'm going to put Elversberg in promotion because they've had such a really great season, and I'll say Paderborn just miss out as well. 4, 5, 6, 7, not necessarily this particular order. All right, moving on now. Kaiserslautern, historical club, currently mid-table at the moment, 26 points, 9th position. They've been pretty good this season. Yeah, that's oh man, I'm gonna say they stay in the top half of this table, mid-table-ish, finish in the 8 to 11 spot. I think it's yeah, I like that call there. Preston Munster's up next. They're currently sitting in 16th, 15th place. I don't see much movement there. They're going to be struggling to keep out of the relegation zone. Team's going to be pushing them. I think they stay just above it, and I mean just above. They may finish 15th this season, but they're going to be down there. Moving on, Greuther Fürth. Greuther Fürth currently is just above them in 20th point. They had some good players on their team, really good players on the team. They beat Schalke 3-1 early in the season. So I think they're going to be in the mix. Let's see, because I got to think I want to put Schalke too. In terms of relegation, I'm gonna say, Ulm's gonna get relegated. They're going down with Braunschweig and Jan Regensburg. I think I have 3 spots left, and they're gonna be right here. I say Greuther Fürth and Darmstadt, and then Schalke there. Darmstadt is playing well this year, right? Darmstadt is still they're 10th right now. So I think I think Schalke goes on a run. I feel less confident about Nuremberg. I'll put Darmstadt up here. Here we go. So how about that? That's final right there. I'm gonna see what Jack thinks when in our next podcast. But I got FC Köln, Dusseldorf, and Elversberg getting promoting or in the promotion spots this season. Just missing out some really good teams. You got Hamburg, Hannover 96, Karlsruhe, and Paderborn. All really good teams there. In the mid-table positions, I got FC Magdeburg, Kaiserslautern, Schalke 04, and Darmstadt. Just below them, above the relegation zone, you got Hertha Berlin. I think Hertha will finish in 12th. Preston Munster, Greuther Fürth, and Nuremberg. And then I got Eintracht Braunschweig, Regensburg, and all getting relegated this year. So that's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the video below or in the chat.